Just got to play with more passion. Not passionate enough today. Defense, the last 3 periods, really passionate, really good last 3 periods, but we already got our butt kicked. So today was bad. It's a bad day. Defense dominated the day. Offense had no leadership. Bad day on offense. Good ending on defense.
You said you were going to let it be known if Jordan Tyson, something didn't happen. That was great. You had a couple drops today.
Yeah, we got to be better. I mean, like I said, our offense in general, too many drops on offense as a group. It was a bad day. I mean, it was a really, really bad day on offense. And it all stems from passion we play with. Is it okay to not make a play? And if you accept it, then you accept it. And that's who you're going to be. Don't be mad going 5-7. It's okay. Don't be mad going 6-6. Don't be mad going 3-9 because somebody has to go those records. There's going to be tons of teams who do it. Why not us?
What do you attribute that to? Like just after a really good day yesterday?
Comfort. You know, it's hard to be competitive. It's hard to be a competitive person every single day. It's hard to think every day matters. It really is. Some people can wake up and they can say today's the most important day, and some people have to be motivated to do it. And today we weren't motivated to do it, and we didn't wake up with that mindset. You know, we have a few guys that do, like Crook, dude's gonna bring it every day. Those linebackers, that group, brings it every single day. Running backs, for the most part, bring it every single day. But Crook today really brought it, and Crook's going to be a guy who steps up in the leadership role. You can already tell.
I'd rather have this wake-up call on day 2 versus day 15?
I'd rather never have it.
Sure.
Right? I don't ever want to have practices like this. Like I said, defense finished good, but that was, like I said, we didn't practice bad. What I mean by that is, like, we didn't bust. We didn't MA. We threw 1 pick. Like, we didn't practice bad. We didn't practice with passion. We didn't care if we scored a touchdown. We didn't care if there was an interception, right? We didn't care if somebody made a great play for most of practice. We were just out here practicing. And to me, the best teams, it matters all the time. You want to win everything. And today we didn't have that mindset. We didn't want to win. We wanted to practice. And those are 2 different mindsets to me.
You added a new punter, and both of your punters have had some pretty good punts the last couple of days. What is that competition like?
Oh, our punting group, you guys are out here. I mean, we're booming that thing 45, 50 yards consistently right now. It is impressive to watch, and we wanted competition. We wanted that competition, and I think we have it. And, you know, we bring a guy who has Aussie background, which is good, but he can also pro punt. And then Cannon we return, who's drastically better this year going into year 2. He's 10 pounds heavier than skeleton muscle mass, so it's a positive for us to have both those guys. So I think our special teams units and our specialists have a chance to be one of the best units in the country.
What's the Aussie punt style allow?
Well, you hold the ball longer. You know, in the college football, you can cover before the ball is punted. In the NFL, you can't cover before the ball is punted. So the college rules allow you to extend the punter to hold the ball longer, right, to get your coverage units down. So if you can Aussie punt and still get the distance on the punt, you'll probably get less returns, which allows obviously better net. But you have to have a guy who can Aussie and get the ball, you know, 43, 44 yards plus, so we can get down there to cover.
Hey, Coach, sticking to the kicking game, how much better do you feel about the kicker situation this season compared to this time last year with Jesus and Cole?
Yeah, you know, I love Kiefer. I mean, Kiefer was very, very consistent for us when he got his chance there at the end. And he was really good. Even in the Peach Bowl, he had 1 block, but it wasn't his fault. He had a nice kick in the Peach Bowl, so I love him. And then Jesus, obviously when you're an 80% field goal kicker in college football and you're not kicking in great weather environments, that should only be increased when you're playing the game in Arizona and Phoenix, where dry, no humidity. So those should all be positives for him.
Hey, Coach.
Sorry.
Hey, Coach, it's nice to meet you. It's Aya Abdeen for DevilsDigest. I'm just curious to know what is the mindset heading into the season, especially after the Sun Devils advanced to the college football, and they were being like seconds away from advancing to the semifinals round.
Play with passion, which we didn't do today. That's what I want to see us do. I said it in my intro interview, said I want to see a team that plays with passion and physicality. There's no pads on, you can't be physical. Doesn't mean you can't be passionate about the game. Passionate about failing, passionate about making good plays, like passionate, it should matter. No day is going to be perfect. My job is to hold these guys to a high standard, right? And I'm going to, like I said, today wasn't about mistakes. It wasn't about MAs. It wasn't about any of that. It's about the care level. Like that, there's people who don't want to be denied, don't get denied often. Most people just quit before it's their opportunity. Whether it's life, whether it's business, whatever it is, you just quit, right? Because your passion isn't there. You're not strong enough to keep going, and it doesn't matter enough to you. If we want to be good, it has to matter. And it can't matter that we should be good. It should matter because it matters. Every single rep, you have to play with passion. And it should matter. And I don't think we had that today. It's complacent. Good practice of complacency. It was a good practice for a bad team. It was an average practice for an average team. That's what today was.
Do you feel like the players at the end maybe even realized that it wasn't like their best practice?
100%. You saw the defensive response, right? And those guys, you have a guy like Crook over there who's passionate. You've got Boogie with energy. Montana plays with energy. You see Javen out there talking this year and playing with some, Javen's got an edge to him. And it's hard to say the D-line right now without pads on, right? But to me, they flipped the switch. We didn't have on offense. And last year we had a bunch of guys who naturally would flip the switch for us. Scat, Stovall, X, Leaf, right, who played the game a certain way to flip the switch. So I'm waiting for the moment for our offense to be able to get out of those funks, because we're going to get in those funks in a game, right? We got to be able to snap out of it like the defense did today.
It seemed like there were a lot of drops too on offense throughout the day too. Have you seen that many drops in recent memory?
No, a lot of drops today for sure. And kudos to the defense for getting in the windows. Like I said, our defense had a really good day playing football. It was just the passion that I didn't like. Defense dominated the entire day, right? We're going to watch the tape and we're going to say great day defense. But tape lies, right? Because tape doesn't measure want to, right? You can't feel it. Like when you're out here, you feel what it feels like. And today it didn't feel right on either side of the ball, but the defense did absolutely dominate. They had a really, really good day.
You guys good?
Thank you.